Hi. We are up close and personal today because if you've heard of multi-masking, but you don't know how to do it, or if you've never heard of that term, this is the video for you. Welcome. My name is Tammy. I am going to show you the benefits of the multi-masks that I use. Before I get started, I think it's important to remind you, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician, I'm just a beauty consultant. But I really love researching and I like finding out what products are used and why. So I just finished cleansing my face, and these are the 3 multi-masks that I usually use. Here's the charcoal mask, which is like a hot seller for sure. This is gonna pull out impurities. It's the bentonite clay mask. So it's gonna harden, and then you just rinse it off. Here's the moisture mask. So if you have dry patches or you feel like there's areas on your skin that are really dry, often I see that teenagers use this in their T-zone, and then they use this here. So that's an option as well. Then we have our Radiance Facial Peel. I'm gonna do very similarly to the moisture mask. I don't really feel like my skin needs extra moisture right now, but I am feeling like I need to pull out some impurities and minimize some pores. And then this helps with skin tone and skin texture. So I will just show you how I do it. We can certainly use a mask applicator for this. I'm just gonna use my fingers. And I'm gonna put that there. It doesn't have to be perfect. That looks awesome. Then, clean hands. I'm going to use the facial peel. Now this is not going to dry and peel off, nor is it going to peel the top layer of my skin. This is actually going to work beneath the top layer of our skin. I like to use 2 pumps. And it's just going to be like a translucent, creamy layer that I'll rinse off in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go lay down and relax, and then I'll be back and I will show you how I rinse my face and the rest of my evening regimen. Okay, check it out. Here we go, right? So this is how I can tell that it's time to wash it off, okay? This is dry, you can see my pores, right? This is gonna help minimize this as I use this consistently 2 times a week. I've not been doing that since quarantine. You'll notice over here, you can still see just a little bit. It's still tacky to the touch, but it's not going to completely absorb into my skin. So I've got my wet washcloth, and I'm just going to lay my face on it. See how I just gently massaged my skin? I didn't even rub, I just kind of pressed and moved them around. There might be a couple areas that are a little difficult. I'm gonna rinse that off. And again, on the peel, I'm not doing the top layer, I'm doing the under layer. So I'm gonna see results in that later this week. But I will see an improvement in my texture tomorrow. Let that dry. Now I'm gonna finish with my skincare. So I'm gonna use my serum. Gently, gently. Neck too. I've got my night cream. 1 pump of that. Second verse, same as the first. Now, how often do I use the facial peel? Once a week is about an average. I also, if I feel like I'm getting like kind of bumpy on my chest, rather than a scrub, I'll do the Radiance Facial Peel there as well, just to kind of help my décolletage just be smooth and silky. And then the last thing I have to do to my face is I like to add an eye cream before bed. And instead of rubbing that in, I'm just gonna dot, 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 almost like you do concealer. That way I'm not rubbing that delicate skin around my eyes. And then I'm gonna do my brow bone as well, because I have hooded eyes, and anything I can do to help this right here is good for me. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope you learned something about multi-masking, and if you have any questions, put them in the doobly-doo. If you have a different way of multi-masking, also put that down there so that I can learn from you too. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.